Come along, yous lot, chop chop. You should have done this last night.
I don't see why we have to rush just because you and the Hoff are going away on a dirty weekend.
It's called a honeymoon, Lavender Mouth.
Otherwise known as bankruptcy.
And you've known that we've got to be out of here this morning for days now. So if you end up forgetting something, it's your own fault. Right, listen up, everybody. For those of you that are going back to Rochdale, the bus leaves from the playground after school sharp. So don't be late, or you'll be walking home.
Can't wait to catch up with Lee over the halls.
I'm not surprised. He's well fit.
Oh, he's my brother, Jade. That's just weird.
I'm glad she's found some family. She deserves a bit of happiness, that one.
Why not invite her to Barbados with us? Just put it on my tab.
Oh, you're up early, love.
Couldn't sleep.
Last day of term, eh? Excited about the holidays?
Yeah, I am, as a matter of fact. New York City, here we come. Don't act it, Mum. You know you booked us flights last night.
Well, OK, maybe I was just thinking out loud.
No. You went online and everything, remember? Never flown first class before.
First class? Look, Connor, maybe I had a wee bit too much to drink last night, eh?
You think? Had you go home for a minute?
That's not funny.
It was a bit.
We're really going to do this, aren't we? Like, you're not going to back out, no matter what guilt trip your mum throws at you.
I've never been more sure about anything, Imogen.
After today, she won't know where you are anyway.
With a little help from our friends.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's worrying me.
Yeah, I'll be fine, you'll see. They won't let us down.
What's the point in me doing my bit if you haven't even done yours?
I tried, man. Budgeon's too fast.
You're too blind.
Oh, right, I'll get it this morning, yeah? I've got a plan.
Nice one.
For Pete's sake, one of yous give her a hand, will you please? Where's Phoenix?
Give it here.
Ah, where's me flaming key?
Surprised you can find anything in that mess. I'll look up.
Yo, 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 I'm in. The Para Canoeing World Championships. I got a place on the team this coming term.
Oh, let's see.
Dear Tarek, you was an epic athlete, and we need a ledge like you on the team, so it's for this reason we're begging you. Nah, I'm only messing. It's not far off, though. You know, I can't believe it.
Hello.
Hey, babe. Wait till you hear what you've actually pulled, you lucky, lucky lady.
Oh, what's this? Wow.
Assuming I check out.
You should check out the parents before they have kids in the first place. Cut the need for fostering down to a bare minimum.
Smart idea, Adolf.
I did actually just say that, didn't I? Well, it's just, it doesn't seem right. So many of our lot are getting farmed out to strangers.
All the more reason those strangers know the stuff, eh?
It's a good thing you're doing, mate. I just wish you were registered already.
Should ease the pain.
Not enough.
Give it a chance, Billy. I'll leave you something to take orally if you need to top up.
I think that's a given.
You can have 1 4-hour dose on top of the infusion, which should help.
Right, thanks.
Should.
It will, love. I'll be back to checking him this afternoon.
How long do you think before he deteriorates?
Could be weeks, could be months.
Yeah, but that could be weeks or months of agony.
He's a strong man, your dad. Let's just take it a day at a time for now, eh?
What is the point of keeping me in purgatory?
Dad, the nurse just said that you could have plenty of time.
Well, that's what I'm scared of. I can't hack it, son.
Maybe we could up the other meds?
How? So I'm sedated 80% of the time rather than 60. What for? It's no life, Michael.
Just try and sleep, Dad, okay? Let the painkiller do its work.
Don't mind sleeping. Waking up, I can't stand.
Well,
Sweet.
I'll give it a star.
what are you going to do after the holidays, though? We'll think of something. At least this buys us time to plan.
Phoenix, help me to the storeroom with the bags.
Just one more day pretending.
Still thinking about your big trip to New York, are we?
Nah, sorry about that.
So why are you still smirking then? Don't tell me you've got some other cruel joke to play me, because frankly, I'm not in the mood.
You're being paranoid, Mum. Have a drink, calm your nerves.
Half-year results, as promised. Emailed you last night.
Yes, you did.
And as predicted, it's a bit of an uphill struggle.
As predicted by who, exactly? You and I specifically predicted improvement in all academic areas, which is why I've given you free rein.
Improvement year on year, not in a matter of weeks.
Look, the first term was always going to be tricky. It's a settling in period. But what we have managed to do is identify that some difficult pupils continue to hold the others back.
Phoenix Taylor, I'm afraid, is an obvious example.
Right, so he goes. Simple. Listen, I set up this school so we could offer a chance to everyone. But if they blow that chance, why should the other kids suffer?
Which is exactly why I've applied for funding to set up a pupil referral unit here at Waterloo Road. Put together a convincing argument for the other schools in the area, and we already have 60% of the funding. We just need to come up with the rest.
We?
You.
How did this become my responsibility?
Because you could change things if you gave a damn, Lorraine. I understand it's not a big deal for you. Drop in the ocean, a tax break, whatever, but just think about what this could do for a kid like Phoenix.
That is bang out of order.
Yes?
Sorry, Mr. Byrne. Maggie was hoping for a word.
It's about Tarek.
We're finished here anyway.
He's acting all Mr. Cool about it. But he's dead chuffed, really. What, all are?
Well, so we should be. Thanks for letting me know, Maggie. It's terrific news.
What's this?
Tarek's made the UK training camp for the para-canoeing championships.
Yeah?
Maggie was just suggesting we throw a little party for him this afternoon.
Oh, that's a nice idea. I'll call my guy at the local paper, get him to get a couple of pictures. It's a good story. Heartwarming.
6 months ago, that boy lost the use of his legs. A year before that, he was on the verge of exclusion, truanting, running about with a gang, knives, the lot. Just as well we stuck by him, eh?
Lorraine, I think you should know that Michael's father is dying. He wouldn't want me to make excuses.
I don't buy into emotional blackmail, Sian. But thanks anyway.
This stupid feud has gone too far. Do you really intend to drag me in front of a hearing with this tenuous claptrap?
Bullying is a serious charge, Audrey.
So is lying, Christine.
They're both as stubborn as each other.
Oh, that's the problem. Something wrong?
Wrong. It's the last day of term. What could possibly be wrong?
You never heard of tempting fate?
Ah, Chuckles, we've got a present for you.
Ah. It's for your honeymoon.
Thank you. I'm sure I will look just the part in Barbados.
I thought you were talking about Venice.
No, it appears my good lady wife wasn't listening.
She could probably do with cheering up, the face on you.
I mean, why wander the cool and ancient corridors of some of the world's most renowned art galleries when you can spend a fortnight caking yourself in Factor 50?
Whoever said romance was dead?
Right, I had to memorise it before I could write it down.
Are you sure you got it right?
Yeah, I said it over and over again.
Sorry, it's just that if we don't move our stuff in today, it's going to get locked for the holidays.
You just owe us $3.50 to get that key cut. We owe you a lot more than that, Scout. Seriously.
But remember, yeah, if you get busted, don't goss us up.
Kidding? Can't believe you've done this for us.
Always up for a laugh, mate.
We just want you to be together.
Yeah, that as well.
You are so gonna get an A for that screen, Connor.
It's for Imogen, really.
It's gonna look brilliant in our bedroom.
In our bedroom, you know.
Shut up, you big virgin.
Right.
Main thing is it's screen hiding our stuff, so we don't have to move that till last.
Was I never yet to have your love grieved, whilst never shall while that my life doth last? Well, come on, folks, what's the next line? You should know by now, and I'm taking notes.
Oh, what is this?
It's on it.
I know that idiot. She never said nothing about no test.
All the better to keep you on your toes, Rhiannon. Make sure you've been listening. Kevin, do you know which sonnet I'm quoting? Guys, you only had 10 to learn. Thomas, Wyatt, you're gonna need to have these down by the time exams roll around.
Oh, but it's the end of term, miss. All the other classes are having parties.
All right, Rhiannon. If you can't give it a rest for the last day of term, you can take yourself off to the cooler.
You're so lucky, Imogen. That screen's mean. You know what, though? It's not just for hiding our stuff in here. It's for when we're living together. You know, getting undressed in the room. Be shy at first. Well, I know I will. You thought of all that. We've talked about it. We talk about everything. Neither of us have ever felt like this before. So we're gonna take it slow. Not ruin it. That's like so charming, romantic.
You got a condom?
I'm not stupid.
Yes, I'll get in there.
Remind me again why Scout chopped you?
Girl's in denial, isn't she?
Besides, me and Imogen, we're the whole package. We might not even go there.
Yeah, and I'm off to Oxford Uni next term.
Still up for showing us around at lunch?
Have I let you down yet?
Rhiannon, what have you done to deserve the cooler?
Mrs. Mulgrew chucked me out. Don't worry, I'll be out of all your hairs by tomorrow.
Oh, Phoenix.
Scout, don't you think that would cringy?
No, I thought it was sweet.
No disrespect to Connor, but being out here ain't cool.
Oh, yeah, because Imogen looked gutted.
All I'm saying is the guy needs to man up.
What, because he gave his girlfriend a beautiful handmade gift?
I gave you stuff when we were together, but I never ever made nothing in no CDT class. I spent
You can't tolerate poor Rhiannon's salt for one last day of term, and I thought I was supposed to be the bully.
Wow, that's really good of you, Mr. Bain.
You deserve it.
Can I go spread the word?
Yeah.
Right, Tarek. Well done.
Cheers. See you later on.
Michael, Sian told me about your dad.
Well, she shouldn't have. It's private.
Look, I'm not saying I'm up for changing my mind, but I am prepared to have an adult and rational discussion about the pros and cons of this pupil referral unit if you are. Your office?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, settle down, please. Let me not, to the marriage of true minds, admit impediments. Imogen, next line, please.
Love is not love which alters when alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. Oh no, it is the ever fixed mark that looks on tempest and is never shaken. It is a star to every wandering bark, whose worth unknown, although heights be taken. Love's not time's full, though rosy lips and cheeks within his bending sickle's compass come. Love alters not with brief hours and weeks, but bears it out even to the edge of doom. If this be error and upon me proved, I'd never writ, nor man ever loved.
Okay. I can see what you're getting at. But it's a whole other project, and we're just getting up and running with the school.
Well, look, I accept it may seem a little bit soon, but we're about to lose a whole generation of borderline cases right across the region if someone doesn't do something. Havelock's in no position.
And we are.
The fact is that Phoenix Taylor will not be coming back next term without a safety net.
Maybe if you give him my vocational programme the time of day, he'd have a job to go to.
A dead ender, which he gets spat out of sooner rather than later because he'd get frustrated and he doesn't yet have the maturity to rein it in. He could be another Tarek.
Maybe we could take a look at it in a year, but right now, it doesn't make business sense to run before we can walk.
In a year, Phoenix Taylor could well be in a detention centre. And what's supposed to happen to his brother? Does he get sent back down south to a family that doesn't exist?
Hang on, you're making this personal.
It is personal. Every single one of those statistics is a person, and once upon a time, Lorraine, you used to know that.
I'm sorry, but we can't save everyone.
Do you want to be the one to tell Phoenix he's out?
Yeah, if you like. Life's tough, Michael. Some of us have to make tough decisions.
So, using the log quotient rule gives us... Anyone? Kevin, maybe you'd like to give it a go.
What?
Well, this is a maths class. Trying to solve for x.
Well, you'd have to get the quotient rule right first.
What?
It should be 4x plus 3 over x minus 1.
Yeah, right, so it should. It was a deliberate mistake.
Beep, beep, beep.
Wait, sexiest man on wheels.
He's just joking me.
Oh.
I should charge you for this.
I'm your girlfriend. It should be for free. I'm gonna miss my free transport when you're away winning medals.
You'll be there, cheering me on.
See you at lunch, superstar.
Look forward to it.
Listen, Connor. You know this whole New York joke of yours?
Forget about it. I was winding you up.
Yeah, I know, but... Well, I've been thinking, maybe us getting away somewhere during the holidays isn't such a bad idea. I mean, maybe not New York, but... York's only a couple of hours away on the train, and the Minster is beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of wanting to stay around here, see some mates.
What mates? You always keep yourself to yourself, too much so, in my opinion. And, well, now you've split up with Imogen. Connor, I'm worried about you. I just thought a trip away would put a smile back on your face.
See this? Seriously, don't waste your money. You'd probably end up getting too drunk anyway, and I'll be stuck in some B&B watching telly.
Come on, that's not fair. I just want to spend some time with my son.
Right. Whatever. We'll talk about it when we get home, okay?
Promise?
Promise.
Hey. So, that was a good call you made in class earlier. I really messed that equation up, didn't I? No wonder nobody could work it out. So, listen, what I want to know is, why do you keep getting a C, average? Is there something going on at your foster home, or...?
Like what?
Are you being given the space to study?
Sure.
So what's going on then? I know what you're capable of, even without trying.
You don't understand. I've been to 4 schools in 3 years. I know the school.
Yeah. I've been to 8 in all. Oh, no, tell a lie, 9. Yeah, 9 schools, 5 care homes, and I've lost count of how many foster families I stayed with before I went to uni.
You're kidding me.
Listen, you of all people should know it's no joke.
Mrs. Mulgrew wants to see you in her class, Imogen, and I hate to say it, but from the look on her face, she's on the warpath.
Is something wrong?
Not at all. In fact, I've just been going over your work this term, and quite frankly, Imogen, you've excelled yourself. So I'm awarding you an English merit.
Oh. Thanks.
You deserve it. I thought perhaps we could announce it at Tarek's party this afternoon.
No, that's not necessary. It's Tarek's big day.
If you're sure. I also wanted to say I hope you won't be a stranger over the holidays. All that silly stuff in the past is over and done with now. You'd be more than welcome to come and visit Connor at our house anytime.
Well, you know, it's just that...
That's assuming you are still friends.
Yeah. Thanks. Maybe.
Water.
It's just from the fountain.
Must have swallowed a fly. You get on. And Imogen, I hope to see you soon. Thanks.
Checkmate, sucker.
Huh? Ah, what are you, a machine?
No, just your average math geek.
Ah, there's nothing average about you, kiddo. And don't pretend it doesn't feel good to show it for once.
With you, maybe, but...
Well, why go to university when you could be just as happy stacking shelves, eh? That's the way it's going at this rate. Oh, well, at least you won't get called a geek.
You don't get it.
Of course I get it. Don't you think I've been there? Yeah, looking like this, by the way. Be grateful for small mercies. You know, if I could live my life again, I'd wave my A+ average in their smug little faces. I'd have gone into Oxford or Cambridge. Had the choice of all those top swanky jobs.
I'm glad you're a teacher here.
Yeah, I am, actually. Finally.
Sorry. You couldn't point Phoenix Taylor out, could you? It says here he's got a study period.
Phoenix isn't actually allowed in the study period anymore. He distracts the other children.
Right. So where would I find him? The cooler?
Well, no, he hasn't exactly done anything wrong as such. It's just, he finds it hard to concentrate. He usually spends the period playing footy or doing something active, you know, getting rid of his excess energy.
Thought this was supposed to be a school, not a playgroup.
She's never been so nice to me. I felt dead guilty.
Ignore her, it's all an act. Where's Scout? She says she's gonna catch up.
No, I'm not saying that we've changed direction, just that it might take a bit longer to raise the balance. Would you excuse me a sec? What is it? Can I call you back? Yep. Put him through. Dad? Okay, don't try to speak. I'm on my way.
You can have Tarek's room. He's not coming back now, so I don't think he'll mind if you know?
Do it in his bed. Oh, nice, Phoenix. Real gent.
Seriously, though. Thanks, both of you.
I can't find the keys.
I saw you put them in your pocket.
You must have dropped them.
Well, it's just as well we never wrote the address down. And it's just as well I've still got Maggie's original key.
And I know the code off by heart, so... Seriously, mate, you've got to know, because if that alarm goes off, move out the way.
I'll just keep an eye out in case anyone sees us.
Right, it's either 5-2 or 2-5. 1 minute. I told you, mate. See? Just have more faith, man.
Where's Michael?
Mr. Burns gone to see his dad.
Right, I'll use his office then. Find Phoenix Taylor for me, will you? I want to get this over with.
What's that then?
It's perfect. The screen can go here.
You okay?
I think we've done it.
The women's school. Oh. What are you doing getting out of bed, Dad? It's not time for another dose yet.
It's time. It's what I want. It's what I need.
I'll get the nurse, okay?
You know I'm myself. Just take the cap off, please.
Dad, you don't know what you're saying. You could.
Only gonna get worse. My life, son. And it's no life.
You sure?
You know I am. You should go now, son. Don't need this.
No, I'm not letting you do this on your own. I'm here, Dad. I'm here.
We've got pretty much everything we need in the kitchen apart from food.
They've left the duvets. All we need is some bedding.
Oh, well, we've got our sleeping bags if we need. Listen, what Phoenix was saying earlier, you know it's all talk. We don't have to do anything.
No, I know that. I was just thinking. What would you think of me? I mean, if I want to. Like now. I mean, if we had protection, would you want to?
I wasn't assuming anything, it was just in case.
Me too.
I'm sorry, Phoenix, but we can't make exceptions. The places here are just too sought after.
But I can do better.
But you haven't. And you knew the score. We made that clear from the start.
Whatever. Scotland's a dump anyway, with your stupid kilts and locks and your poxy tatty scones. In fact, I can't wait to leave. Does my brother know that we're not coming back?
Just you, not him.
But no way, he stays with me.
What? Ollie's done all right. Don't you want him to have the chance?
I'm all he's got.
Not anymore, Phoenix. Waterloo Road will look after him.
But not me, right?
he wanted.
You know I'm responsible for those drugs.
Do what you have to do. It's okay.
Hey. Aren't you going to get some lunch?
Ain't hungry.
You need to keep your muscles in top shape for the team.
Libby, you know I'd get down on one knee if I could, right? But let's just pretend you get me. Liberty, my darling babe, will you marry me?
You're not being serious, are you? Don't be stupid, Tarek. We're too young.
My mum was our age when she married me dad.
Yeah, but that's like archaic these days.
You dissing my culture?
Oh, shut up.
Then why not?
Because I don't want to get married.
To me?
To anyone right now. We're going out and we're having fun, yeah? We're very different people, Tarek.
You can walk, I can't.
Let me know when you put your brain back in.
So wait, that's like a full-on no? Yo, wait up. We need to talk about this.
What, Mr. Byrne?
I've told him. Phoenix. And I won't pretend I enjoyed it. You all right?
Thinking about something my dad said. It's standing up for what's right.
It's all well and good being holier than thou if you're not the one taking the risks. Anyway, he knows, so it's over to you.
This celebration for Tariq Siddiqui, you said you were going to set up a press photo call.
Yeah, publicity's not a dirty word, Michael.
No, I just thought you might want to say a few words about how proud we all are, etc. Might help wash the bad taste out of your mouth.
Must feel great being you. Oh, Tom, can I borrow you for a minute? I was hoping you could show me some of Phoenix Taylor's coursework.
Well, it doesn't do him any favours.
Yeah, but just because he's not academic doesn't mean he can't go on and get a job.
Be my guest. His literacy skills are pretty dire. That's something we've been working on this term. A diary. Get him used to writing on a daily basis about something he's actually interested in.
We went on a day trip to Lock, spelt L-O-K, and I can only assume that's supposed to say Lomond. It was immense, like out of films you think you won't never see in true life. Whatever I end up as when I leave school, I want to do it at Loch Lomond. Maybe a vet, or farmer, or a teacher. Ha-ha. But that's for real where me and Harvey's going to live. And if we never came to Scotland with Byrne and the rest, I wouldn't have found it.
So, I guess I was a bit full on with the marriage thing.
Just a bit.
I'm sorry. It's just
God's sake, how many times?
So, we still like going out, yeah?
Long as you stop the self-pity bit.
Nice one. Because I've, like, told my family about you. And they'll just think I'm lying if you don't Skype me or anything.
You really do know how to make a girl feel special.
It's a compliment. Give us a kiss.
Tarek?
Catch you later.
I have a word. This little celebration that we're having, I wondered if you wanted to make a little speech.
Me? Speech?
Yeah, just, you know, give a nod to the school for all the opportunities it's given you. There's going to be a local journalist there. I think the press is always good for fundraising.
Right, I get it. Big up the school, big you up. I'm Miss Donegan. Get more spends for the coffees.
No, just tell the truth. I think your story might well inspire others.
Cool. Leave it with me. I'm on the case.
Wait a second. How come the alarm didn't go off? Did you set it right?
Well, look at you two, all Hansel and Gretel.
Guess that makes you the evil witch.
Touche. But let's just say today I am the good fairy. Because I'm going to let you off with a warning. As long as you pack your stuff back up right now and hand over the key.
No.
I don't think you understand. You see, if I call the police, you'll be arrested for breaking and entering.
Please, don't ruin this for us.
Well, you can't stay here, Connor. I mean, grow up. You're coming home with me, and if you don't mind my saying, Imogen, I withdraw my earlier invitation. You are no longer welcome at our house.
Mrs. Mulgrew,
It's over, you stupid girl! Connor, pack it in. See, that's what I've got to put up with. I've done you a favour, dear. I told you I was the good fairy.
You're a monster is what? All he wanted was a bit of peace away from you. To be loved by someone who doesn't kick him in the process.
Oh, bring out the violins.
To have some time for himself for a once, instead of looking after you every minute of the day. And you're telling him to grow up.
I am his mother.
You're a rodent alcoholic who's been screwing him up for as long as he can remember. Irony is, he protects you. Because you've taught him to lie, cheat, manipulate rather than show you up for the nut job you really are. You need help, Mrs. Mulgrew. It kills Connor watching you drink yourself to death. He's trapped and he's desperate and he needs away from you.
The only thing that is wrong with my son is his filthy liar of a girlfriend.
Like I said, you need help.
That's harsh, Phoenix. I'm sorry.
See me, Kat?
Right, because you actually want to end up in some skanky bedsit on benefits.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll see you there soon as well. Unless you're thinking of bringing back some A's.
All right, shut up. Right, sit. Mrs. Mulgrew has been delayed. So in the absence of a trained zookeeper, you're stuck with me. I can assure you the feeling is mutual. Open your exercise books. Let's get this over with. had better have a good excuse for leaving me with that mob. I see quite enough of Rhiannon and Salt as it is. Thank you very much.
Her behaviour's still far from level. I mean, the ups are hard to manage, but it's the downs I worry about.
Well, at least she's keeping up with the counselling.
I'm going to have a word with her caseworker. Make sure she keeps an eye on her over the holidays.
These are my mum's from home. She hides them in the house because she's an alcoholic, and I'm sure she's got some stashed in her classroom as well.
Oh, if only I'd
Probably
known.
here. Breathalyzer if you don't believe me. She's drunk right now. Like she is every day.
Connor? Connor! What do you think?
Well, I think we can safely assume that he's had another fight with Christine, at any rate.
You know, it does make sense, though. I mean, the erratic behaviour, the mood swings.
Accusing you of bullying?
Well, it is ludicrous. Aha! Look, here.
Mine, for medicinal purposes only.
Right, I'm going to get Michael involved in this.
No, look, I wouldn't take anything Conor Mulgrew says at face value. He's been caught drinking twice this term already. We know he leads his mother a merry dance.
I think he's telling the truth. I've been watching her since day one, and she seemed inebriated on several occasions.
I'm going to get Michael to have a private word with Christine.
If she ever materialises.
Audrey. Audrey, you haven't seen Connor, have you?
As a matter of fact, I have. And so have most of the rest of the faculty.
What?
I think you know. I'm sorry to say it, Christine, but suddenly I'm starting to rather look forward to our hearing.
Okay, I accept your apology of last week. Please, let's just forget the whole thing.
Fine. But this isn't about me anymore. It's about your son. A 16-year-old child who looked terribly upset.
Well, leave it with me. I'll have a word with Christine.
Good. There is something going on there.
All we can do is keep an eye on the situation.
I don't trust him, Michael.
6 months ago, Tarek lost the use of his legs. Year before that, he was at the point of being excluded.
You're distracted. We can talk about this later.
No way.
Way.
This is Michael Byrne, a wonderful head teacher.
Correct. Well,
If it wasn't for Mr. Byrne, Tarek wouldn't be here today.
come visit you, bro. It's all right. I promise.
He stuck by him, refused to give up.
No, I think Lorraine's being
Mr.
modest.
Byrne! If Phoenix isn't coming back, then I ain't either.
Do you excuse us a moment?
As you can see, it's been a great turnout for Tarek.
No, might be good times. Okay. We'll find some time to talk about this, okay? We'll find some time, Phoenix.
Whatever. Listen up. I've got something I'd like to say. For the past 2 years, Waterloo Road's been like a home to me. More than a home, a family. And like with every family, you have a head of the family. The dad is one Michael Byrne. And the mum, Miss Donegan. Come on, give it up. And like with all families, you take the good with the bad, warts and all. But you never give up. And you're always there for one another.
You're right.
Now, some of us do have families, and some of us don't. But we all have this place, right? And if it wasn't for my family, this Waterloo Road home family thing right here, I'd probably be dead. Straight up. Lying on a slab, with a needle in my arm, homies by my side, sad for like a second. until they find the next muppet to get Larry with. But me now, I'm gonna be an athlete. Professional, maybe. But I'm gonna do my family proud, and this place for sticking by me through thick and thin. And boy, was I thick. But you know what? It rocks to be smart. So I'm gonna hand you over to Miss Donegan.
We'll sort something
so she
out
can
for
big
you.
me up a bit more. So show us some love.
Thanks, Tarek. Education isn't a gift. It's a right. And that's what Waterloo Road's all about. Facilitating that right for anyone who needs it, who wants it. And it's always a privilege to witness a child realising that they do want it. Mr. Burns' right when he says that any pupil who doesn't make it through sixth form, we have failed. And I think we all know round here that I don't like to fail. Which is why, only today, we finalised plans for an on-site pupil referral unit right here at Waterloo Road. So that those that can't achieve at the same level as the general school population, but are still crying out for an education, get that chance.
Okay, everyone, you know the drill. Playground. Walking, no running.
Leave the light on in the wine.
Connor! Connor, you need to get out, come on!
What she's done, she's ruined everything.
Connor, move! Move!
Dreaming of a lighthouse in the woods.
Imogen! Imogen! I just meant to burn my project and then she came in and fell.
Come on, we can't stay here, come on. Connor! You leave this to me, Connor. You say nothing. Do you hear me? Let me do all the talking. Call an ambulance.
Where to find you?
Look, she is breathing, Michael. It was my fault. I was angry. I needed a cigarette.
Imogen, you hear me? Imogen?
I'll never forgive myself. If Connor hadn't pulled her out, It was all my fault, Michael. It was all my fault.
Help us get back into the world.
Poor Christine, she must feel terrible.
I wouldn't want to have to live with that on my conscience.
Left a message on Imogen's mother's voicemail.
Right. Look, I'll go and see the kids off. Leave you to deal with things here, all right?
Okay, thanks. For everything.
You need seeing to yourself.
I'll look after Connor.
No, he needs to be checked out. He's inhaled a lot of smoke.
I need someone to stay here and talk to the fire brigade. Explain exactly what happened, right?
I'll go with them to the hospital.
Come on, you lot. She's in good hands. There's now what you can do.
I can't believe it. They were so happy.
So you reckon you can stick it in Scotland for another term?
As long as you don't hassle me with any of those square sausages, yeah? Thanks, Mr. Imogen.
Just don't let me or yourself down, all right?
Are you getting a few tips for the honeymoon?
I hope you're joking.
I'll come and see you when you're all fixed up in Nottingham, yeah?
You better, or else I'm coming for you.
Did you find Scout?
Yeah, she'll be here in a minute. She's pretty upset about Imogen.
I'm glad you two have sorted things out at last. You have yourself a good holiday. You deserve it. And look after yourself. please.
Hey, I'm going now.
Well, yeah, have a good one.
Yeah, you too. I just wanted to say, you know you're applying to foster.
Yeah?
And I'm in foster care. Only I've been in loads of temporary homes. That's only because they're trying to find me a place in a home, not because I'm any hassle. But it's no big deal if you didn't want to. But I mean, if you did look into fostering me, I'd be cool with it, you know? Like, if it was with you.
Only if you show me your chess moves.
Deal.
Michael Byrne.
Yes?
Detective Inspector Harding.
Oh, Mrs. Mulgrew is speaking to the fire department right now.
The fire was an accident and we'd like to deal with it in-house, if possible.
We're not here about fire. We're here to speak to Mr. Byrne. About your father?
I'm so sorry.
Yes, right. Perhaps we could talk about this somewhere more private.
Do you want me to come with you?
I think you both better. Well, he got halfway there on his own. He's quite determined. I opened the bottle for him.
And sat there while he overdosed.
He wanted peace.
Michael, don't say another word.
Why not? I'm not denying it. He begged me to help him. I'd do it again if I had to. It was his life. His choice.
How can you say that?
Sian, I'm going to call my solicitor.
Your colleague has a point. Michael Byrne, I'm arresting you on suspicion of culpable homicide. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention something you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be used in evidence. Do you understand that you've been arrested? Let's get you down to the station then.
She's still in intensive care for the moment, but the damage was largely external on her face and neck.
That mask thing.
That gives her skin the best chance of healing.
She's going to be scarred, though.
It's a mercy you got her out when you did, Connor. What you said in the staff room about your mother being an alcoholic, do you think she might have been drinking when the fire started?
Yeah. And now look what she's done.
Nevertheless, it was an accident. Your mother's going to be suffering as well, you know. Guilt's a terrible thing.
Look, Sian, I get that you've got a problem with what he's done. But with Michael himself? Man's not a murderer.
I've been in that situation, Lorraine. And if I'd have done that to my mother, I'd have lost the last year of her life. Believe me, there were times when she wanted out, but they were the bad days. There were good days too.
Well, seems like Billy only had the bad ones. Sian, it sounds like it's what he wanted.
Says Michael.
What, you don't believe him? You think he's lying?
No, but he didn't have the right.
No, not legally, but personally, I believe that I should have the right to die when I choose.
When you choose? Yeah. But not when your son or daughter does. That's why the law's there, to stop mistakes happening.
This wasn't a mistake.
How do you know that? Michael just killed his father, whatever you say.
No. Michael helped his father kill himself.
It's the same thing.
Look, we're clearly not going to see eye to eye, so why don't we just agree, right or wrong, Michael's a decent bloke. And this school needs him.
This is the first birthday I can actually remember for about 14 years. That's me. Does anyone else want to share? It's okay. You're among friends.
My name is Christine. And I'm an alcoholic. I really need help.